guess what I got? I have Tales of the Taro Demon, Deimos, issue number 2. This is published by Class Comics. If you're interested in checking it out, I already did a video on the first issue of this series. I'm putting a link over here so you can check it out. This book consists of 3 different stories, each one written by Patrick Fillion. However, the artwork is done by a different artist in each one. The first story is titled How to Train Your Demon, and the artist is Alexander. In this first story, our favorite purple demonic entity, Deimos, has to be trained properly to be taken into the slave market of demons. And in order to do this, he enlists the aid of his bestest buddy, Billy Zambu, who happens to be a really powerful sorcerer, and another guy by the name of Matthias to help train him into being the best slave that he can. And they do. A lot. The second story is titled Uninvited. This is drawn and written by Patrick Fillion. This takes place immediately after the first story, and poor Deimos is really tired and his entire body is aching from all of the enslaving that took place in the previous story. And he's trying to rest a bit. Unfortunately though, the apartment that he's resting in is Billy's apartment, and even though it's warded off by a lot of different magical spells, another being by the name of Effigy breaks in. The story is somewhat sad because Effigy creates an illusion of Zon, who Deimos is in love with, but they can't be together. And also Deimos is punished for allowing Effigy to break into Billy's apartment and steal an artifact. However, this leads into the third story, which is titled Man Toy. This is drawn by Martin Chan. In this, Deimos' torture finally pays off as Matthias takes him to Crandall, who happens to be the demon slave trader. But of course, he wants to test out the goods first before he makes any kind of exchange with Matthias. All 3 artists were great, although I do have a special place for Patrick Fillion. I love his work more in particular, probably because when I started to read Deimos, he was drawing the character. So whenever I see a character that he's drawn before in the past, I'm always drawn to it a little bit more. At the end of the book, we have some other artists' interpretations of what Deimos would look like, including a 3D representation of him, which I thought was really cool. In fact, I feel as though there should be a 3D action figure made in this exact pose. Other than a few little stories here and there, Deimos hasn't teamed up too much with other Class Comic characters, so seeing him together with Zon, who was another one of my favorite characters from Class Comics, was a nice little treat. Although technically it was an illusion, it wasn't really Zon, but still, it counts to me. Anyways, I'll leave it at that. If you're interested in getting this book, you want to go to classcomics.com, you can order it from there. Thanks for watching my video. Be sure to check out my Patreon site when you get a chance, and hopefully I'll join you guys for another video very soon. Peace, love, namaste, and I'll see you guys later. Peace. I'm waiting for some sort of Flashpoint event to happen in the Class Comics universe where everything is put in jeopardy and all of the superheroes and all of the different continuities have to work together to try to reestablish it. I think that would be pretty darn awesome.